and welcome back to the Lean Girl YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, then I guess it's just welcome. This is your number one spot for low calorie, high protein recipes that are damn delicious and that are going to help you to reach your lean body goals. So today's recipe is a really fab one. I'm so excited about it. So I have just had my wisdom teeth out over the past, it's been just over a week now. And guys, let me tell you, I am craving some proper food. Like I have basically been living on soups and oats. I mean, I love my oats and protein shakes. But like even my oats, like I've been having oat bran because as you know, you basically cannot have anything with like granules or anything in it. So I'm feeling much better. I'm feeling much better. But I am hoping that I'm still going to be able, luckily just on the one side, I'm going to be able to actually enjoy this recipe. So I'm sure you're still wondering, what the hell are you making, Ant? Today I am going to be making a strawberry white chocolate blondie. Now a blondie is basically a brownie, but it's vanilla. Okay, so it's not the chocolate version, it is a vanilla version. They do a lot of blondie recipes in the States. I don't think it's a huge South African thing, but hey, we're going to do it. We're gonna make it a South African thing. This is a really low calorie one as well, which is fab. I think each square, because we're gonna make 6 pretty big brownies, is gonna come out to just over 100 calories, which if you ask me, I'm probably gonna have 2 or 3, or like as many as my mouth will literally chew. So I've just been like trying to chew on this one side. But I also did come to realize that chocolate is a liquid. So I've basically been having, you know that grenade spread, like I'm not actually joking. This grenade protein spread, I've just been eating by the spoon. Like I felt so sorry for myself that I couldn't eat my food. And you guys know how much I love my food and my meals. And I eat so much protein normally, like so much chicken, so much fish. And not being able to have that has honestly been killing me. So I've been eating all my feelings. And I've also realized that chocolate, if you put it in your mouth, is also a liquid. So really been going to town. Anyway, let's get into the recipe. Using simple ingredients, as you guys know, I always love to do in my recipes. So I'm going to be starting off with some instant oats. This is just the Woolies instant oats. And so we want to measure out, let me grab a bowl. We want to measure out, where's my trusty scale, 60 grams of instant oats. So this is the quick cooking oats, and we want 60 grams of that. Okay, and of course this is high protein as are all of my other recipes. So that means that it is really macro balanced. So you can pretty much have one of these blondies, strawberry, white chocolate, and white chocolate is my favorite, guys. Give me a milky bar any day of the week and I will be happy. I'm actually gonna keep the scale here because I'm gonna need it in a second. Okay, so 60 grams of oats. I'm then going to be adding 1 scoop of protein powder. This is the MetaLab vanilla bean flavor, which works fabulous in all of my recipes. The flavor is really delicious. It's nice and sweet. I've actually got a discount code LeanGirl15 if you guys want to get your hands on some of it. I will put the link in the description below. So 1 scoop of protein powder. This is obviously going to add some nice protein to our dish. So I'm just going ahead and adding all the dry ingredients first. Then I'm going to add, we obviously want these to be sweet. There is a bit of sweetness in the protein powder. So if your protein powder is not very sweet, I'd say maybe add a few extra sweeteners. But I'm going for 5. This is a dessert after all. I mean, guys, the comments that I get to say that sweetener is so bad for you, there are 0 research studies that prove, like in the quantities that we have them, unless you are having like 100 sweeteners a day, that there are any harmful effects. So please do not worry about that. And if you find any studies that say otherwise, send them my way. I feel like there's just blanket statements that everyone believes and repeats, but they actually have not looked at the research and have not looked at the evidence. Very dangerous to do. Okay, sweetener. Then I'm going to go in with some baking powder. I want 1.5 teaspoons, so we do want these to rise. nicely. So I'm gonna put 1.5 teaspoons of that. I honestly don't think you should take anything I say seriously today, by the way, because I'm still having all my pain medication, which makes me feel like I'm a marshmallow head. Okay, so a pinch of salt, which we always do in baking. And then what I'm also going to add is, this is the Simply Delish sugar-free pudding. I find that it just adds like a really nice texture and flavor to any baked goods. So I'm just gonna add 2 teaspoons of this. This is really yum, guys. Like, even if you mix this just in a bit of yogurt, it is so tasty. So I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of the Simply Delicioso instant pudding. Okay, I think that's it for our dry ingredients. I do have my handy dandy recipe book where I've written everything down, so I don't make sure that I don't miss anything. Okay, so now we're gonna add in our other ingredients. So we are gonna put in 3 egg whites. So I've just got some whole eggs here. You can also use the liquid egg whites if you don't like wasting the yolks, and it's around 30 grams per egg white, guys. So if you want to weigh it out, that is the way that you would do it. So 30 grams per egg white, so it would be 90 grams of egg whites. And I'm just popping in 3. Oh my gosh. I'm not having luck on the eggs. Anyway, I saved it. Saved the day. And last but not least, a lot of people give egg yolks to their dogs on their food. Apparently it's really good for them. I live in an apartment. I wish that I had a dog, but I don't. I do ask Glenn for a dog for my birthday every year, but he never delivers. Let me just grab a little serviette here for my hands. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and add some yogurt. So this is gonna give our blondies some nice moisture. So I'm actually using the double cream yogurt, or the plain one. I don't have any of the Greek, so I'm using the double cream plain yogurt from Woolworths. The calories are actually really not too bad. And I wanna go ahead and add 80 grams of this to our blondie. So a little scale hack is that you can actually put it on and you can scoop out as much as you want. Guys, this yogurt is so tasty, I must tell you. 80 grams. Voila. Okay, 80 grams of this. I mean, this yogurt with a bit of protein powder, or this yogurt, bit of berries. Yes, so delicious. Okay, let me just check. I think that we are winning. Yes. Okay, and then we need to add 100 ml of water. So I'm just gonna grab, this is around 100 ml, so it's just less than half a cup. And we are then gonna pop that in, and then you want to give it a nice little stir. I've got my spatula, but I'm really not gonna make more dishes. I swear, after doing all my recipes and baking, like, I just love filming them so much, but what I really don't like is the cleaning. It's the cleaning afterwards. Alright, just give it a good old mix. Smells really good. Like, I love the smell of like cake batter. This is what it smells like. Also, really important that your protein powder tastes good, because if it doesn't, not gonna be too delicious. Okay, now we want to add in our ingredients, which are going to give it the flavors that we want. And of course, we are going to be adding strawberries, because it is a strawberry white chocolate blondie. So I have here 100 grams of strawberries, which I have cut up. Someone said to me that I make my videos too long, so I actually pre-cut up the strawberries that we are now going to put in. Saving time. No, I'm joking. I always love your feedback on my videos, guys. I'll try and make them quicker. Less talking. Okay, so 100 grams of strawberries, which I have just chopped up. So those are the strawberries that I got at Woolies. And then, of course, we want to add our white chocolates. So these are white chocolate drops. I'm actually going to put these on top, because I just want them to melt and like, be on the top when we bake them. So we're actually going to add those onto the top when we are done. Okay, so a good mix. Now I have got my little oven-proof dish. My oven is already on at 180 degrees. and you want to give it a good spray. This is just spray and cook. It's the olive oil one, but I don't even know the difference, to be honest. So the normal spray and cook olive oil one, it won't, your shit won't stick. Okay, folks. And now you are just going to pour your Blondie mixture into your ham. I don't care what the dentist says to me, I'm literally eating these. And you just want to spread it out into the corners so you get it nice and even, so we get a nice even bake. And then we are going to add our white chocolate chips, which have already been opened because why? Ange has been eating them. Guys, honestly, I never have chocolate in my house, and all I wanted to eat, like I feel like when I was with this whole wisdom teeth thing, that's all that I wanted. All I wanted was something really melty. Okay, so I'm going to be adding 20 grams of chocolate chips, so I'm going to weigh them out so we can be nice and specific with the calories and the macros. Okay, and I am then going to pop these babies kind of on top. Let me not hide this. And these are going to melt in. You could actually use a small Milky Bar, which will also do the trick. If you don't want to get these little white chocolate buttons, you can very easily also just grab a Milky Bar and you can cut it up into pieces. Or if you wanted to really get fancy, you could get like a white chocolate protein bar and you could add that, and that will add even more protein. I'm really overthinking this. I'm really making this video very long with my key placement of these white chocolate chips. Okay, this is now going to go into the oven for around 16 to 18 minutes. I'm going to keep an eye on it because you also don't want to overcook them. You still want it to be like a little bit, not gooey, no. We want it to be a bit fudgy still. So 16 to 18 minutes, and I will let you guys know the exact time once these are out. And again, did I mention that these are just over 100 calories per one? Per one, because I've already worked out the calories. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay, into the oven and I will be back. So our white chocolate strawberry blondies are out of the oven. Babe, how does this kitchen smell?
Smells amazing.
I am so excited. This is how it looks. It's still hot. So the strawberries actually add like the most amazing moisture, and obviously we've also got this white chocolate, the bit of white chocolate. So I'm going to be cutting this into 6 pieces, which means that they are going to be pretty decent size. And as I said, these are just over 100 calories per piece. So we cut into these babies. Okay. So we're going for 6. Like, this is so nice to make on the weekend, and then every single night you basically can heat this up and have a delicious little blondie. And you could even pour over some of that light ultramol. And let's get a piece out. Guys, I'm literally tasting this. I don't care that I'm not supposed to be eating anything with the one side of my mouth, but I'm going to be doing it. Look at that. So it's got the wonderful strawberry pieces in. It's got the white chocolate pieces in. Doesn't it look beautiful? And it's going to taste so good. I'm honestly, I don't care. Look at those delicious strawberry pieces, and that's also what makes it so nice and moist. Oh my gosh, it is so good. It's honestly like the best vanilla cake ever. Super moist because of the yogurt. It has those delicious strawberry pieces in it. It's got the white chocolate chunks, which I just got one of. I'm really just eating with the one side of my mouth here. I don't think my dentist watches my YouTube videos, so I'm all good. It's so tasty. Babe, do you want some?
For sure.
100 calories a slice, folks. Okay, tell us what you think.
Delicious.
Delicious, right? And
Very nice.
so low and really moist. So that is the secret to make these things. Normally when you make anything that's like got protein powder in, they go really awful and dry. But not this, my girls. My strawberry white chocolate lingual blondies, which I know you guys are going to be obsessed with. And look at those white chocolate chunks in there. I'm all about the chunks. And the strawberry, and yeah, they're just really divine and moist. So good. And there you pretty much have it, my girls. My lingual white chocolate strawberry blondies. Another sweet treat that you girls can make, enjoy, and that is going to help you get a little bit leaner every single week. Yes, you can have dessert every single night if you know what really counts for fat loss. So don't forget, you can also check out this recipe plus 150, maybe it's probably 160 more now in my Lean Girl Kitchen Coach, which is my ultimate recipe hub that is going to take the ultimate guesswork out of all your meal planning. Like, you never have to think, what am I gonna have for dinner? And just got you covered. I will tell you exactly what to eat. It's got calorie, macro counted meals that are super delicious, low in calorie, high volume, high protein, amazing, help you get to your goals. Basically, it's the medication, folks, the medication. You see, look at my video impression, we fired. Okay, we at the end of the video anyway, guys.
Just turn it on.
Fired. There you go, my girls. I'm gonna go and eat this little blondie. Enjoy. Did I say you better like this video? Do it. Subscribe. Do it. High protein, low calorie recipe. Delicious dessert. Yeah.